exactly healthy. It took a little bit for the thing to turn over. So probably got some low compression. I'm going to release this line and we're slowly going to work itself out, like I said, and hopefully we'll, and I'm going to use the steering wheel and the stick to get around. If I tell you to, just drop it, and if I think we've got enough, then we'll go. Go ahead, let it go. Did you let it go? You didn't get it? You didn't get it all? You may have to just fend off now. This is not turning very well.
Okay.
It's wanting to, even though I'm hard over, it's still wanting to come back. Yeah. I just got to time it now where I can't have the bow still coming over in this direction.
I got you.
It'd be nice if we could just, yeah, like this, and then maybe get up and like just come onto this side and just kind of like walk it around, just help me guide it. I think we got her now. this out here, so I'm going to come up to the bridge, give myself plenty of room to get this thing around. Should have done a video of hey, I'm running on one engine, guys, so get out of here. Keep going, I'm running on one engine. Alright, so now we're going to fall off, and the steering doesn't work either, by the way.
Oh,
Just so you know.
A perfect storm.
Yeah.
All kinds of shit.
I think that's part of the reason why I was having a hard time too. It's just not. So we got one engine, and not a lot of steering. Alright. We are free. God, this sucks. Did you get stuck on the cleat, Matt?
Yeah, that knot. I was saying I'm worried about that being able to come up the cleat. Of course, that's exactly what it did.
All right, well, uneventful-ish. Took a little bit longer, just a little bit more patience, but we are running with not really a lot of steering and only one controller. I think this is like a 40-something foot Pursuit. I know it's a Pursuit. And we're going from here up to Cooper River Boat Yard, which is probably another hour or so away on one engine. Ashley Marina. Nice and sunny out. This engine doesn't seem like it's running very well either, but yeah. So.
Tide's open.
Yeah, well, it really wasn't helping us coming out, and that's why, I put that line over here, Matt, is so it would catch us and get us to come around. You saw how hard it was for it to come around and using that line. And then once we let go of the line, I had to really work with the current to try and get us to the position. And again, it's all sort of timing, because if I put it in gear too quick, I'm going to move over, and then I'm going to be offset. Now I got to have it come back and then shift back over again. But so that's why we used the line, because of the tide that we had. If we had another tide, we would have pulled out and it would have just fallen off. So we're gonna do this for the next hour and a half or so, and then we got a couple other boats to move today. Another boat leaving tomorrow. So yeah, I got a pretty long video coming up of our trip down to nowhere. In Florida. So I'm working on that video right now, so hopefully we'll probably just do this short one first, but tease that next one. But that was a disaster of a trip. Anyway, we'll do this on the other side. It stinks. Okay, well, we've throttled up a little bit here, and I have our fire extinguisher out because there's smoke in the engine room. So we've down to one engine, maybe half steering, and maybe half an engine now too, right, Matt? Yeah, see?
That's all you need.
That's all we need, yeah. So this is how we roll around here. People laugh about it, but yeah, half an engine and half steering, and only running around 1,000 RPMs at 4.4 knots. We got an hour to get up there. And also the Fireboy is on override, so that's not good. So I don't want to switch this back over to normal mode. This is if you blow the bottle, the actual fire suppression system, you switch into the override mode and you can fire the engines back up, because they automatically shut down when this goes off. So the override will allow you to refire the engines and get back to port. If I switch this back over, there may be something wrong with it, and then I'll lose this engine as well. So we're going to leave it in the override position, but if you guys have a Fireboy and it's in override, it should never be in override position unless you blew that bottle down there. So, still a little smoky out here. Of course, we're in a little cabin, so we're breathing that in. It's like having a pack of Marlboros, Matt. So, lift this up. I don't see any. That's good. It was just burning off because it hasn't been used in a long time. Who knows, but it stank. So we're not running it as hard as we were. So, but yeah, these girls are getting old. Did you guys see that little one banger down there? Look at this thing. Look at that. Little one banger diesel for a generator. That's kind of cool. All right, we got a ship coming out here. We're gonna watch. Yeah, hope we make it a port. Looks like you. Wow, lots of current. Not showing the current. It is screaming through here right now. So we have the wind coming out of the north, which is right on our head. We have a strong, as you can see, outgoing tide. I only have my port engine, so I've reset the boat up on the port side. And what I was saying to Matt was that I can use the hydrodynamic forces on that side of the bow to drive me in that direction, to drive my bow over there. I've got my power on my port side, so when I drive that forward, that will drive the bow in that direction. And so here, theoretically, I have both accesses that way. And then as I come down, I'll let it set down and over by using the hydrodynamic forces, and then forward up, get me over, and then realign the feather back off to center. And again, the steering isn't all that great on this, so that's the thought process and the game plan about how we're going to get this in and how we're going to land it, just like we would normally have two engines and steering. So now what I'm doing is I'm figuring out, calculating what the wind and the current is doing, how fast I'm moving forward, how fast I'm moving aft, and how fast I'm moving towards the dock, because I really only have one shot to do this. So just like landing a plane, right, we have to find our landing zone and our touchdown where we're gonna be touching down. So it's just a function of coming up, driving it back, coming up, driving it back, having the current drive me over, and we'll get to the dock. Now with the current coming in this direction, I probably want like a midship. I don't want like a stern line, because then that will make the whole boat fall way off real quick. So that's that. I'm slowing it down as we come back in, and I'm just driving the bow up into the current to maneuver it over, and then slowing it down to come back on it and move me a little bit closer over to that dock. And if you can show me the dock, man. So that's where we're headed. All right, now I'm in neutral. I don't want to be broadside to that, but I want to keep it up. Slowing it down. I want to come in nice and slow. That was really stopped in here because of the Coast Guard ship. Going the other way. Oh, I'm hard over. Yeah, it's almost dead stop in here, so now I'm going to have to come in to the hard angle I'm coming in at now. At the last minute, I'm going to have to turn really hard. I'm going to come up into it. Got a line map?
No. It said midship, right?
Yeah, midship, and that way we won't have to worry about it. Alright, so getting my approach, watching the bow. And I can always back off if I need to here as well. As I come up in here, rotate it around, come back, stop it right there. And we're just going to let it come around. Reverse. Still coming around. Oh, look at that. Ripped out kids.
Just got easier. Yeah,
It does get easier, but now I've got somebody that's reefing the line to the dock, and now you can see that she's pushing off because she's taken up too much of the line, and I wasn't accounting for that. So it's good in one way and not so good in another, because she's now taken up too much line, and now she's fighting against it.
Oh, God. I don't know if you can see, but God. don't know what's going on down here, but oh, I gotta get out of here. Lots of smoke down in this cabin. Oof. Jeez. Okay, well, we made it.
Where's all this turned on at?
Down below, I'll grab it. Engine room looks good, but a lot of smoke down below. Cheap high, Matt. Cheap high. All right, we're at the dock. So, just another day at the office. Yeah, killing brain cells. Thanks for watching.